I think a huge thing, one of the reasons that Stephanie's such a thought leader on this, and Heather and Bozzuto have done a great job, is they both believe in brand. Stephanie was in the hospitality industry, and I think brand is going to play a bigger and bigger part in this. And that doesn't mean that smaller operators won't play a role in that, right? When you travel, you may stay at a boutique hotel, but it's still under the Marriott Bonvoy brand. I do think, though, the number one thing, to your point, I am happy to be a contrarian on this, but I understand, as not running a third-party management company, that it's easier for me to say than to do. But it is happening with third-party management already. And one of the things that was different early on, when the REITs do something, you hear about it because they have to talk on their earnings call, and they want to talk about it because they want the share to go up. The third-party managers are not talking about, and I am very grateful that we have a great example of Bozzuto leading the way on this. But the same reasons existed in the automobile industry. Why not direct sales to consumers? And it was, well, they had dealerships. Ford had contracts with dealerships that prohibited them from selling vehicles directly to the consumer. Tesla came along, busted up that model, said there's no more dealerships, we have showrooms. If you want to buy a car, you buy it online, you can go look in the showroom. But now that Ford and GM, they're having to figure out, how do we deal with these dealerships? We're gonna have to work around them. So the consumer wins. The consumer is going to win. The consumer wants a better experience. Capital markets want more efficient property management. So the third-party management industry, if you are a third-party manager, be ahead of the curve. Embrace it, test it, because when there are leasing agents making 50% more down the street, when there are REITs saying they're saving $4 to $5 million a year, the results are there. So your asset managers are going to be asking for those results, and the technology is available today. So my prediction is 5 years from now, we won't be talking about centralization because it'll be the operating model. Just like you don't say cloud software, it used to be cloud software. Now software is just on the cloud.